Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching this from. This is Marsha Creatives, the home of creative tech. So on today's video, we're going to jump in and we're going to continue building our asset tracker website. So on our last video, if you just jumped on this video, just know there is part 1. So on our last video, we did how to buy the domain, how to access your cPanel, how to install WordPress, how to set up your WordPress dashboard, and we also went ahead and designed the website coming soon page, which is what you are seeing right now on your screen. So on today's video, we're going to jump in and design the header and the footer. Then we're going to proceed and design the entire website. So before we dive in, ensure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and let's dive in. So right here, this is what we designed last time. So the next thing right now is to log into our WP admin, which is the dashboard. So on your domain name URL, just add /WP admin. So /WP admin, that should take you to the login page. Insert the username and the password that you used while installing your WordPress. So over here, I already have them. So I'm just going to click login. So this is our WP admin dashboard, and as you can see, maintenance mode is on. That is so that if anyone is trying to access this website, they'll see the coming soon page. Okay, we did that setup on our last video. So on today's video, we're going to jump in, and the first thing is designing the header. The header is the top part of each and every website. So let's go ahead and access our theme builder. So go to templates, theme builder, and I'm going to open this on a new tab. So that is simply so that I can be able to go back to the dashboard in case I need to. Of course, I will need to go back to that. So this is our theme builder. So basically, the theme builder enables you to create templates or parts that are repetitive. Okay. So basically, like the header runs through the website, and the footer the same, single post pages and all of that. Archive pages, those are repetitive pages or components. Okay, so over here what we are going to design is the header. So I'll click on the header and I'm going to add new. So as I said on my last video, that this video is we are going to use fully Elementor. So we are going to use Elementor and Elementor Pro. So I'll leave the link on the description below so that you will be able to see where you can purchase your Elementor Pro. So just give time for Elementor to load. So here, this also the good thing with Elementor. Elementor will give you some templates to help you start with. But as I said earlier, for this video, let's say the main aim here is for you to learn how to build your own blocks and how to use Elementor to build custom designs. Okay. So the first thing, I'm going to close this because basically we are not going to use any template. And I'll also close this part down here. Okay. So for this one, we're going to use full Elementor containers. So just click on this add. We're adding a full structure. So now we have started designing the header basically. So we're adding a full structure like that. For me, I usually over here on the layout, the default gap, I'll say no gap. And the height for this one, I'll make it minimum height and I'll make that 90 pixels. Then the next thing is I will give this a shade of our primary color, which is red. We had added that over here background color. Then click on this default and it should give you all the global colors that we added on our last video on our site settings. So this is the color I'm going to use for the background. It's just a shade of our primary color, which is red for this website. Once that is done, I'll go to add element. Then I'm going to bring in the inner section. So I'll click this, drag and drop it there. So that's the good thing with Elementor. It's just drag and drop. So I'm going to reduce the first section because the inner section comes with 2 columns, the first column and the second column. So you can just click and drag and position this as you want, or you can just click on this and give it a percentage column width over here. I can give it like 30%. So automatically the other column will 70 because an entire column should be 100%. So I'll go again to add element. Inside the inner section. So sometimes we might struggle to select it in here because we have the main section and now we have the inner section. So for easy of selecting that, Elementor has this thing here that is called where is it? here is the structure. So if I click on that, I will be able to see the entire structure. So we have the main section that has one column, the inner section has two columns, you can see. So if you're struggling, for me, like now I want to select the inner section, but I can't select it because now they are overlapping. So that's where the structure comes in. So I'll click the inner section because that's what I want to select. Or for this one also, the columns gap, I'm going to say no gap for now. Then I'll go to add element. So the first thing, of course, is the logo. So site logo, we already added the logo on our last video. So I'll click this, drag and drop it right there. So it should load, and voila, there is our logo. And the next thing is to have our menu over here. So to avoid losing the data, always ensure you click the publish button, add condition. So for this, I want it to be available or to be included on the entire website. Okay, so I'll just leave that as default. Just click add, leave it as default, and save and close. So that is saved. So where they get the links over here, because for this one we said it is a one-page website, so we are going to use anchor links. So I'll go back to dashboard, I'll go to appearance, and I'll go to menus. So this is where we are going to create our menu. And for this one, we're not going to create we're not going to pull pages here, because we're just going to have one page, which is the main home page, which is like the main page for the website. Then the rest, there'll be anchor links. So here, let's just give this a name, and I'm going to call it the main menu. So we are creating a menu, that's the first thing. So I'm going to create that. Then once you have created your menu, the next thing is to add in the pages. So for us, we're going to add custom links. So over here, the first link here, it will be who we are. So I'll do something like this. Okay, that will be the URL. This will be now our anchor link. I'll show you how to pull this on the home page when we'll be designing the home page, so that on click it goes to the about us section. On click it takes you to like the specific section of whatever the link is all about. So the link title for this one will be who we are, like that. So add to menu. Then the next one will be our services. After our services, we are going to add our process. So this is just an ID. You use the hash symbol and the name, so the ID name. So this will make this an ID. Then we're going to pull that ID as a link on the specific section. So you'll understand that once. So our processes, what else are we adding here? We're going to add why choose us, so why us. And the last button will be, or link will be contact, and the link text will be contact us. So add to menu. So there we go, that will be our menu. So always don't forget to hit the save button over here, save menu. So as you can see over here, main menu has been saved. So let's go back here because we need to pull that here. Now let's refresh this so that it can pick the changes that we have just done on our main dashboard. So if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe, kindly hit the like button, kindly leave a comment about this video or what else you'd want me to help you understand or to do a video on in regards to website design and how to use Elementor to build websites. So basically all the websites that I built are built on Elementor. So if you need to understand anything about Elementor, Elementor is one of the best page builders that I use or in the world right now. So if you need to understand anything, how to do anything about using Elementor on your website, type it on the comment section and I'll do a video about it. Thank you, and let's get back. So once we have our menu done, the next thing over here is pulling this WordPress menu over here to this section. So I'll just click, drag it and drop it right there, and it should automatically pull the menu that we have just created. As you can see, there it is, but it is pinned at the top, or it's using the default alignment. So let's go to a structure here again, go to inner section, and over here where it says vertical align, let's make it middle. There it goes, like that. Then for this I want the logo to align left and the menu to align right. So I'll click the logo and I'll go to style over here, and alignment I'll make it left. I'll click on these two, I'll go to style, not to style but alignment over here, and take it to end. So there we go. The next thing, the logo is also hitting the top and the bottom. So what you do, let's click on the main section, and let's give it let's go to layout, and let's play with the height over here, or we can reduce this width of this logo to something that is like that. Then for the main section, I'd like that to remain to be 90. Yeah, so let's just reduce the logo height like that. Then for this, for the menu now, I'll go to style. I don't like the fact that it is fully bold, and I don't like the hover effect also. So the first thing, I'll remove the underline. As you can see, let me just close this so that you can see. See, there's that underline pointer. I don't like it for me. Okay, so that will depend with what you want. So over here, I'll go to content, and I'll go to pointer. I'll say none, so that now when someone hovers on this, there is no pointer. Then I'll go to style, typography. I don't like the fact that it's bold, so I'll take that to normal, something like that. Then I'll change the color from black to our primary color, which is red. Now let's maintain black, or we use yeah, let's maintain the black. Okay, then go, let's over here give it some horizontal padding like that. Then on the main section, I click the main section. I want to give a small divider down here, line, a divider line, but I won't add it as a divider line. I'll add it as a border, the bottom border for the main section. So I'll go to style, then I'll go to border, and the border type, I'll make it solid. As you can see now, it's making an entire solid border all around. So what I'll do, I'll break the links here like that. Then I'll just going to add one border at the bottom like that. I'll give it our secondary color. Now if I do that, you can see there's that line, but it's too visible. So I'll click on this and give it some opacity over here, like, yeah, something like that, something that is not very visible. So the next thing, I like if someone scrolls like this, the header remains like it's pinned on the top. So to do that, select the main section, go to advanced, go to motion effect, and sticky. I want to sticky top, so that you see now when I scroll, it remains at the top, or it sticks at the top. Now this is just a standard header, a very simple header that does not have a lot of things on it. Another thing, I usually like having a button over here at the end, because basically I like to have some sort of a pop-up for this website. So I'll duplicate this. No, instead of duplicating, I just click on this, right click, then I'll add a new column. Now I have another column. Then now you'll have to resize this again, so this will go all the way like that. Then okay, the first one, let's give it 30%. Okay, that's too big, make it 20. And what do we have at the end? 17, make it 20. Then for the menu, let's reduce the horizontal padding like that. There we go. So I'm going to have a button over here at the end. So I'll just pull in a button. So just go to add element, button, click, drag, and drop it over there. So then I'm gonna align that to the end. So alignment right, positioning. Then the content will be get quote. Then for the link, I'm not gonna add it right now. We'll figure it out how once we create a pop-up. The text color will be black. The background color, what should we do over there? Let's make it red. So if that is red, our text color will be white. Yeah. So as you can see, that is one nice of a menu or a header section. So our header is done, but it's not done. Why? Because now if I'm to close this editor and I go to, you see, to tablet mode, it doesn't look good. If I go to mobile mode, it also does not look good. So we need to design the tablet mode and the mobile mode. So for the tablet mode, I'll just check this, go to content, and the toggler, I'm going to say over here, where is it? Breakpoint, I'll make it to mobile. So it only breaks on mobile. Then I'm going to reduce this, the column width for the tablet to like 15. Then let me increase this logo to 100%, and for the button also I'm going to make it over here 15. Then the remaining here at the center, it will be 70%, like that. Then I'll also click the menu, go to style, and play with the paddings. Yeah, there we go. That will be way better for a tablet mode. Then let's go to mobile. Now for mobile, I don't want the get quote, so that entire column, I'll click on it like that. As you can see, it says edit column. I'll go to advanced, I'll go to responsive, then I'm going to hide it on mobile. So if I do that, that section or that column will not be visible on mobile. Now the next thing is to now design the two remaining columns. So the first column here will be for the logo. I'll make it 70%. Then for the toggler that now brings in the menu, I'll make it 30%. So there we go. Now there are no paddings, as you can see, left, right, there are no paddings. So I'll click the main section, and there the paddings, I'll make it something like 10. That should be enough. Then I feel the logo is too big, so I'll reduce that to something like that. Then I'll go here, the menu, I need to design the toggler, sorry, not the menu. And the toggler button over here, the background is going to be red, the color is going to be white. I'm going to give it a border radius of 50 so that it's round. Then for the size, let's play with that to something that looks like that. And if I close this, you can see we have something that looks like that. So I'm going to give it some top margins, because if you look at this, it's not at the center of this logo. Then again, the main section paddings, I made a mistake over here. It's not, I'll unlink this, and the top paddings will be 0. Oops, okay, let's close this and see. Yeah, the top paddings, let's make this 0, and the bottom paddings, let's also make it 0. And we only have paddings on the right and the left, which that's okay. So now if I click on this, you see it's still not looking nice. So basically I have to make this full width on the drop down. So I'll select that menu, I'll go back to content, and over here mobile drop down, I'll make it full width. So now if I click on this, now it's full width, as you can see. Then we need to style now the drop down. So I'll go to style, drop down, here it is. Scroll down, then the first thing is the distance. You see that? Yeah, it should go below that red line that we added, like that. So it's gone too much, so let's reduce that a little bit. I guess it's because of the part that we had removed it, and I think that's okay, somewhere there, 27. Then let's give it a background color, the same color as the header. So background is this new global color here, the shade that we added. There we go. Let's make this 25. You can see there's a small white line over there. Yeah, now that is okay. Then I'll go to the drop down. We're still on the drop down. Yeah, I'll go to typography over here, and I'll play with the font. I'll make it 17 pixels. That's too big, so let's make it 16. Yeah, that's okay. Now the next thing is vertical padding. I'm going to add the padding like that. Correct. Now border type, for the border I'll make it solid. I hope this works. Border width, let's make it 1. There we go. But now let's reduce the opacity like what we did on the other line. So let's take the opacity to something there. Let's check the drop down, that is okay. I don't like the hover effect, because now the hover effect is some gray color, which is not any of our primary colors or our brand colors. So I'll go to hover, the background should be red and the text should be white, like that. Then on active, the background should be red and the text should be white. So now if I close this, We can close that, we can open that. So this will be our menu on mobile. We have the logo, we have our toggler button over here working perfectly. And if I go to tablet mode, that is okay. If I go to mobile mode, not mobile but desktop mode, that is okay. So our header is done, and now the next thing is let's bring this in. Always ensure you publish that. And now the next thing for me, I usually start with the header, go to the footer, then now jump in and design the rest of the website. So I usually first design the components or the repetitive parts of the website. So the header is done, and what do? We go to over here where there's this Elementor logo, click on that, then go to theme builder over here. For this one I can't right click, so I'll just click on it. Okay, so now if we go to header, we have our header over here, but if I go to footer, we don't have any. So yeah, let's now start building our footer. So add new. Guys, ensure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, and if you have any question, type it on the comment section. If you need me to help you design anything using Elementor, also type it on the comment section, and I'm gonna do a video about it. So these are the templates of the footers that you can use, but for us, we said we are building everything from scratch. So I'm gonna close that, and as you can see, our header is already populating, since we said it should populate on the entire website. Okay, so anywhere on the website it will populate. So now then what we are designing is the head, the footer. The footer, we are going to make it full red. So I'll make a full section like that. Go to over here height, and I'm going to make it minimum height 400 pixels. Leave it like that. Style, background, I'm going to make it red. I'll go to advanced. I'll unlink the paddings. I'll give a top padding of 50, and I'll also give a bottom padding of 50 pixels. Okay, so we have enough paddings now, bottom and top. So now let's bring in our details. So I'm going to have, I don't know, 3-4 columns here, not sure, but let's proceed. So the first thing is always bringing in an inner section, and I'm gonna duplicate this. Let's duplicate it again. So those are 4 columns. So on the first column, I'm going to have the logo. So let me pull the site logo. It's on a red background. So I hope, okay, it still works for this one because it has some black border like that. So I'll go to style. If I close this, you see there's some white things appearing over here. So I'm going to give it a border radius like that of 8. You see those white parts have disappeared. It's just I don't know, it's just something that came to mind, because I'm sure if you add the radius, it crops some parts of the corners. So that's, I'm going to have the logo over there, then I'm going to align it, alignment over here left, then I'm going to bring in a small description about the company. So I'll just copy it from my other screen here, go to text editor, and now we are introducing this text editor. Click, drag and drop it here. Oops, there are 2, there's that and there's this. So let's delete this. We only need this. Then I'm going to put in my content there. I'll go to style because it's not supposed to be black, and make it white. Voila, there we go. We can have a small heading here, and I'll go to add element. I'll go to heading, click, drag, drop it there, and I'm going to paste it there. The color is red, so it's not visible. I'll go to text color here, and I'll make it white. I'll go to typography, and I'll change the size to something like 20 pixels. Yeah, something like that. Maybe have the logo aligned at the center, I'm not sure. No, let's have it aligned left, so that if I close, we have something that looks like that. Okay, correct. So let's duplicate the heading. Right click, duplicate, drag the copy onto the next column, and for the next column we are going to have our services, maybe. Yeah, we're going to have our services. So let's just type here our services, and I'm going to have a list here. So I'm going to call in an item called, so just go add element and search here for icon list. So there it comes, click, drag and drop it right there. So delete any duplicate that it makes. Click on that. I'll close the first two so that I only have one. Then I'll come inside it. I'll also remove the icon right there. I'll go to style. Text should be white. Typography should be normal. And this should be 16 by default here, so you can see. So let's bring in the services. So I'll go back to content, and here where there's this list item, I'm just going to paste in my first service. Click on that button and it will duplicate the list. So now you duplicate and edit with the services like that. So ensure to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you are learning something new today, or you are learning new tricks. And those are the services. So I'm going to give them a vertical or space between like this. I feel like my padding is too much. How much padding did I do? Let's remove the paddings for now and see how it's gonna behave. I feel like we have too much paddings. Yeah, it should be something like that. Then what else are we adding here? Let's add something called quick links. So I'll duplicate this, I'll copy, I'll drag it there, then I'm going to say quick links. So for the quick links, we're going to call in our menu, these menu items over here. So I'll just go to add item and I'll bring in a WordPress menu like this and drop it right there. So it did two, so let's delete this. I wish I can just copy the styles of this and have them here, but it's possible, just that now since I've closed the head, I'll have to go there, copy and come here and paste, which is not necessary. So let's style this real fast. So the layout of course is vertical for this one, it's not horizontal. Yeah, something like that. Go to style, typography we removed from semi-bold to normal. Then the color of course should be white. The vertical padding should reduce so that it aligns with the rest of the details over here like that. Then I don't like the hover effect, the underline thing, so I'll come here, I'll go to, where is it, pointer, I'll say none. And yes, we don't have that pointer, and there we go. Now the last tab, I'll duplicate this, right click, and that will be contact us. Okay, so for the contact us, what are we are going to use? We're going to use something called an let's use an icon list. Duplicate this, copy it, and let's bring it here. Go to content and let's delete all the rest and remain with one. Then for this one, we're going to have icons. So just click on that icon, and the first one will be what? Phone. Insert. So let me just get in the phone number over here. Okay, so I'll remove the dummy icons here. So the main icon we added is not visible. Why? Simply because it is red in color. It's picking the primary color. So I'll go to style, icon, as you can see here. Let's change that to white. And there we go. So for this icon size, let's make it 22 so that it's pretty visible. Also for the phone numbers, you can see it's breaking here so I'll just insert a break icon over here. Not icon, it's a break tag. So for this one, you should be aware with HTML, so it is the less than sign, BR, and the greater than sign. So that breaks that to the next line. So you can see what it has done here. So I'll duplicate this, and the next one will be email. So the email is called envelope. That's the name of the email icon, envelope. There it is. And let's bring in the email. So the email will be info at the domain name, like that. And also let's duplicate this again, and the last one will be location. So we are going to use maps. So that's the map icon over there. So let's just insert that. And for the email, there's another Gmail account that we also need to add over here. So for this, we are going to use the same process, less than, br, greater than. That will break that to the next line. Yeah, there we go. So this is our footer. It's pretty okay, if you ask me. So we have the logo, some description, the services, quick links, contact us, and voila. So the last thing over here, I'm going to have a full section. Of course, it's going to be our accent color, maybe. Yeah, I was thinking black, but I feel black will be too much. Okay, let's try black. Maybe black. Let's just try our accent color to make it a bit simple, because we already have full solid colors over here. So for that, we are going to have I'll go to layout, columns, gap, of course no gap, vertical, middle. I will have an inner section in it. Click, drag, drop. Where is it? Click, drag, and drop it here. There is a default no gap, vertical, middle. Okay, so I'm going to have the slogan and the copyright. So I'll come here and I'm going to pull in the text editor. It's not supposed to be a list. 2025. So I'll say all rights reserved. Asset track limited 2025 record track manage. That's their slogan. Then I'm going to give it some top margin so that it's properly aligned at the center. I'll duplicate this, click, drag, and have it here. Then for the style, I'll align it right. Then I'll bring in a website designed by Marsha Creatives. So let me just bring that in. So there we go. So that will be our footer, like that. Right, so it's our website design by Marsha Creatives. It also has the link to my website. So to do that, you just click the text over here and use the link here. Insert edit link, like that. Put the link and apply. Then it should have that text with a link. So this is just the standard text editor, but you can add links onto it. So if someone clicks on this, they should, let's go to settings, and they should open in a new tab. So Marsha Creatives, that's the link, open link in a new tab. They should be redirected now to Marsha Creatives website. So this is done. So let's check on tablet view. It looks horrible. Let's click on this and let's make it for breakpoint. For this one it will be none. Then let's go to mobile, and as okay, we have the logo, quick links, contacts, everything is okay apart from here. So I click the first one, I go to style and make it center. I also click on this, go to style and make it center. So as you can see, that's the power of Elementor, man. And here I'll click on the main section. See, there is no padding on top here. So I'll go to advanced and link this, and the top I'm going to give it 50 paddings, yeah, so that there's some breathing space over there. For these ones, not necessary. If I close this, you can see now we have our header, properly done. If I scroll down, we have our footer. So what is remaining? Content areas, you can see here. So what is remaining is to bring in the content on the main page. Then our website will be up and running. So this is Marsha Creatives. Ensure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and let's meet on the next video where we will be building the main homepage. So for this video, it was more of the header and the footer, and understanding how to use Elementor to build that. So this is Marsha Creatives, and let's meet on the next one. Peace. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to publish your changes. Don't forget to publish your changes and leave it at this. So just add a condition, leave it as default, save and close, and peace out.